Hello guys, this is another series brought to you by Riyadh Quba, an English teacher. This series is devoted not only to fourth year students this time, but also to all high school students. In this series, we're going to learn how to answer the language exercises that you might have in your exams. If you're interested and you want to find out more, please continue watching this video. This is the second video in a three-part series. The first one was about how to answer the tense and form question. The second one is about the fill in the blanks exercise. And finally, we will focus on the circle the right alternative question. If you find this video interesting and useful, please share it with your friends and send it to as many of your friends as possible so that they can make the most of it. We will take the sample exercise to learn how to answer it and maximize our chances to get the full mark. First, you need to keep in mind that when teachers prepare such exercises, they try to insert and add some clues or hints in almost each sentence in order to teach the students to find them and thus help them answer the question. To maximize your chances of getting a full mark, you should follow these instructions. First, classify these words in the box according to their types. Second, guess the structure or the uses of the suggested words in the box. Third, read the paragraph and guess the type of each word you need in each blank. And finally, understand the context and then fill in the blanks. Let's put these tips into practice. The words we have in the box are medical, in, prevent, impose, last, on, least, and need. The first tip is classifying the words. So, medical is an adjective. In is a preposition. Prevent is a verb. Impose is a verb. Last can be a verb, a noun, an adjective, or an adverb. On is a preposition. Least is the superlative form from the adjective little, and need can be a verb or a noun. Another thing you should remember and do is to guess the structures or the uses of the suggested words in the box that might be easy for you. For example, we said that the word medical is an adjective. I should keep in mind that if it's going to be used, it should come before a noun. As for the verb to prevent, we know that the structure of this verb is as follows: to prevent someone from doing something or something. So I have to find from in the paragraph. In addition, it comes in the base form. If it's going to be used, it should be followed by a subject like I, you, we, they, or with modals like may, can, could, or with to so as to express purposes. Moving on now to the word least. We say the least and the opposite is the most. So again, I have to expect to find the if it's going to be used. We can also say at least and the opposite is at most. We have two prepositions in the box which are in and on. When you follow such strategies, chances are you are more likely to get the full mark. The third and the fourth tips we have mentioned are reading the paragraph, trying to guess the type of the word in each gap, and understanding the context. So let's start. Although it is arguable that health workers have a right to go wherever their skills are needed, their countries are often left struggling with shortages. As populations in wealthy countries age, then we have a blank, for healthcare workers will become more intense. After the definite article we can have the plus noun, the plus adjective, the plus superlative form, the plus comparative form. The choice we have in the box is the medical, the last, the least, and the need. Now, since all of the options are grammatically possible, I have to understand the context and the meaning of the sentence. to be able to choose one. It doesn't make sense when I say the medical for health, the last for health, the least for health. So the best answer is the need for health care workers will become more intense. Let's carry on now with the next sentence. 2, when we have a blank, graduates from moving around, many developing countries have adopted stringent measures. Here I have 2 indicators. The first one is to, and the second one is from moving. We said earlier that we say to prevent someone from something or from doing something. So the correct answer is to prevent. They, now, then we have a blank, compulsory service periods. This one is very easy. We have a subject, they, an adverb, now, a missing word, and a complement, compulsory service periods. So what is missing? A verb. Let's choose now a verb from the box that best fits the gap. They now impose, or they now last. So the answer is they now impose compulsory service periods. Compulsory here means obligatory, and the verb to impose means to enforce by law. Then we have Thailand, for example, has a system whereby public, a blank, school graduates are required to work in the country for at 3 years. The word school is a noun. What do we need before a noun? Definitely an adjective or an indefinite article like a or an if it is a countable noun. So the answer is medical school. Medical school graduates are required to work in the country for at least 3 years. This is the minimum period of years graduates can work overseas or abroad. The last answer is on, simply because we say to place restrictions on something. Now that we've learned how to deal with such an exercise, let's move on to the practice section. Here are 2 exercises to do. Pause the video and do them at your ease. Write your answers in the comment section below and I will send you back the correction with the explanation. That's all for me, guys. We have come to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and also to make sure to subscribe to our channel so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much. Love and peace. Riyadh.